Yo, 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 people, boxing world, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boxing genius from SBNboxing.com, man. Ready to talk to you about what's going to happen this coming Saturday on HBO. The fight between Timothy Bradley and Mr. Jessie Vargas. Now, we all know Timothy Bradley, better known as Desert Storm. Now, Timothy Bradley in his last fight, to me, and a lot of people say the same thing, which are analysts out there, experts out there, Timothy Bradley, Desert Storm got robbed against Diego Chavez. That was a ripoff. But again, others say now he knows how it feels when Manny Pacquiao was robbed against him. Okay? But besides the point, Timothy Bradley, he's 31-1 with that draw in his last fight. The guy's had about 11, 12 knockouts, and he's not that big. Timothy Bradley is one of those smallest guys, like a Pacquiao as a welterweight. Pacquiao, I think, is about 5'5.5" or 5'6", the same height as Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley's got about a 69-inch reach, and he's 31 years old. But Timothy Bradley, at the welterweight, he's proven that he could fight at that weight. He's proven that he could go in there with the best. He went in there, like we said before, against Manny Pacquiao. Not once, but twice. He got beat in his last fight on a rematch with Manny. That's his first loss and his only loss on his record right now standing, besides the draw with Diego Chavez. But, Timothy Bradley, he had a war with Proudnikov, the Russian. And y'all seen that, man. He had a big brawl with the Russian that he could take some shots. He had a brawl with Juan Manuel Marquez. He also took on the likes of Devon Alexander. So Timothy Bradley's resume speaks for itself. When he beat Pacquiao, or when they gave him the fight with Pacquiao, he was looking for a big payday. I was thinking it was going to come also with Mr. Mayweather. But Mr. Mayweather stated the fact that he was not a money man. He could not attract in pay-per-view. I understand all that shit. But Bradley, he's earned a shot. I really do believe that he's earned a shot at Mayweather, and that is something I think that may be going through Mayweather's head. But to me, honestly, I don't think Mayweather wants to fight Bradley in his last fight, 49th fight. Besides the fact, though, Timothy Bradley is going to fight a guy who's coming up, He's a 140 coming up. He's doing like Adrian Broner. But to me, he's a little bit better than Adrian Broner in the sense that he's not going to go out there and be a fucking clown, Jessie Vargas is a super lightweight champion also. But Jessie Vargas, he is a big dude in the sense that he is 5 feet, if I'm not mistaken, 5 feet 10 inches, bro. That is a big super lightweight, And he got about a 71-inch reach, almost just like Mayweather, at welterweight. So the guy's 5'10", a 71-inch reach, but he's coming up from the 140 up to the welterweight. And the guy's about 26-0, man. He got about 9 knockouts on him. So his knockout percentage is not as good as Bradley's. He's been not around in the welterweight like Bradley. Could he take a punch? We don't know. This is something to be tested at, We know Adrian Broner cannot. He got his ass beat this past weekend. We all know that shit. So, we all know, and we are already here to test to see if Mr. Jessie Vargas could take on the likes of Mr. Timothy Bradley. And, Timothy Bradley, like I said before, Desert Storm has been around for a little bit. And Desert Storm has fighted. He's had some resumes. He's had some wars. And he's ready to go to war, man. I was reading about a little article on him just this past week, on the likes of, they were asking him questions based on, excuse me here for a minute. Wow, and this is not Coors Light, this is not rum and coke, this is just regular water with pomegranate and sabia. But anyway, it's good stuff. And They were asking him. They were asking him some very interesting questions, man. You know, and when they were asking him is, who is he ready to fight once he takes on Vargas? He says first he's concentrating on Vargas. Once he finishes with Vargas, he doesn't mind taking on lights like the Mayweathers, the Cottos, the Alvarez, and he even mentioned Triple G. No shit. He even mentioned Triple G. He says that he has balls. He don't give a fuck. He'll go up there to 160. He said, and not a fucking catchweight. And that's what I admire about the fucking guy. He mentioned the fact that he will fight Triple G at 160 and anybody who wants to fight it also at 154. He said he will not fight at no fucking catchweight. I love that guy. That guy has balls. He reminds me of a Roberto Duran. If we all know Mano de Piedra Duran, back in the 80s, took on the marvelous Marvin Hagler. And Duran was only about, what, an inch bigger than fucking Bradley? About 5'7"? But his reach was only 66 inches compared to Bradley's 69. And Hagler, I think, was about maybe 5'10" and a half, almost 5'11", and he had a 70-inch reach. But he fought him at 160, Duran, and went 15 rounds of boxing. Now, I admire Timothy Bradley because he says that, hey, he's just a man like I am. Yes, he could be a monster, he could be a beast, but you know what? If he knocks me out, fine. But in the meantime, he has not done it. Therefore, I'm going to talk shit. He wants to fight me? Let's fight. And he'll fight him again at 160. He says he don't believe in that catchweight shit, which I give that man credit. I give him a whole lot of credit, and I respect him as a welterweight and as a boxer because he feels like I feel. And like a lot of people out there feel. Listen, people, there is a 160 champ, there is a 154 champ, and there's a welterweight 147 champ. And I'm referring this to Mr. You-Know-Who. Fine, you beat Pacquiao. But there's a 147 and there's a 154. There's no fucking such thing as a 152. There's a 160. There's no fucking such thing as a 157, Toto. Okay? So, that's what I respect about Timothy Bradley. And if these midgets, like my boy, Blood Boxing said, what's up, Blood? There's a midget protection program. Motherfucker, if you are in that program, will stay the fuck in that program and that insurance policy, and don't be calling out the big fucking boys. If you are a 147 and want to fight a 154, but you can't go to 154, don't think about the fucking program. You don't have a policy for that shit. Okay? And if you want to fight a 160, it's even worse. Okay? So I have a feeling that this bullshit catchweight, fucking boxers, I think today should start speaking this shit out. The likes of Timothy Bradley is one that I admire. He just spoke it out. And I think other boxers in the boxing world today, in the divisions today, should fucking feel free and say the same shit Timothy Bradley says. Hey, I'll go fight this motherfucker and I'll go fight him at 160. Now, come down to 157 or 156 and I'll fight you. Get the fuck out of here. This bullshit about, hey, he can't beat me at my weight. Who the fuck is talking about your weight? We're talking about his motherfucking weight. We're not talking about your weight. Your weight, you prove that supposed to be the best. But go to his fucking weight and don't ask him to come down 5-6 pounds to fight your pussy ass. And you know what I'm talking about. And you know who I'm talking about. So, please, boxing world, boxers out there who listens and see the boxing genius, hey, fuck this catchweight shit. Let's fight at the championship level for the championship belt in which it belongs to that class and weight. Thank you. Have a good one. God bless you. Talk to you guys, and don't forget, man, to subscribe, man. I see that Timothy Bradley is going to beat Vargas on the UD. But Mr. Vargas better watch out, because if Timothy Bradley is strong, it's not strong. It's strong, yes, he is strong, but he is hungry. Guess what? He might knock you the fuck out before the 10th round. Later.